It's not saying vandal. It's saying vanity. Vanity of vanities, says the preacher. Vanity of vanities. All is vanity. Now, you should really be careful judging someone else's intellect when you don't even know. Oh, wait a minute. I can't hear you. Are you on mute or what? There you go.
If you vandalize yourself, what are you doing?
I would assume that you're hurting yourself in some way.
Okay. What is it? What does scripture say?
You tell me.
Vanity of vanities, says the preacher, and vanity of vanities, all is vanity. What does a man gain from the toil in which he toils under the sun?
So what does that say to you?
So if this vanity, if you vandalize yourself, that's a destruction of what?
Okay, do this. Go to the NIV. The NIV has maybe a description or words that you'll be able to understand, because you ain't getting it.
No, you ain't getting it. It's simple. It's simple. Can you let me ask you a question. If you take crack, what are you doing to yourself?
Verse of Solomon.
You're drugging yourself. It would never occur to me under any circumstances to say that I was vandalizing myself.
What happens
How stupid does that sound?
Vandalize yourself. Vandalize and vanity is not the same thing.
If you take
how you
crack,
claim to be God and
what
the Messiah,
are you doing
you don't
to
know
yourself?
the difference between vanity and vandalize.
That's a destruction, right?
What the are you
and
talking
it's destruction.
about? We're going over the scripture. The scripture
don't you
says,
destroy yourself by taking crack?
This is the vanity
the result
of vanity.
could be destruction.
So he's trying to say that if you
said
yourself,
the result could be.
It's not the same definition.
You just said by taking crack, you used the word could.
He said so I guess he said.
Okay, so crack. So obviously, crackheads.
If it's vanity and you vandalize, no,
well, crackheads
nah, man,
are repeated
that ain't true.
users of crack.
Okay, so if you take crack, you don't destroy yourself. Something could happen that one time. Judgment Day is every day. So if you decide to take crack one day, you don't think nothing can happen to you down the road just because you say, I took it that one day, but I'll be good for the rest of my life. You don't think it can happen?
Go to the NIV, Ecclesiastes 1:1.
Bro, it's the same thing. If you vandalize yourself, it's a destruction of self.
Go ahead and read it.
That's a destruction of the temple.
You have 127 people in here. Go ahead and read it for them. NIV, Ecclesiastes 1:1.
Oh my God. Now I see why you believe a man coming out the sky.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's how it's gotta be.
Now I understand.
Right. I gotta get it.
You just didn't get that. That's the simplest thing. Look. Meanously says the teacher.
My God, don't you know that word?
Okay, meanously. Hold on. Are you getting it or you ain't getting it? It's the same stuff, bro. It's the same stuff.
Okay. Go ahead and read it. Then tell us what.
If you don't take care of yourself, what are you doing? You're doing meanously acts. You're drinking soda. You're smoking cigarettes. Are you getting it, bro? Or you just I'm just being honest. Hold on, let me ask you a question. Are you really 70 years old, bro?
I am.
And you don't get this. You don't get the understanding of destroying yourself. Meanously acts.
Here's what I'm not going to do. We were talking about what the scripture meant to say. Tell us what the scripture means. That's all you got to do.
That's what I've been doing the whole time.
Oh, with vandalism of self?
When you do a if you do a meanously act, what are you doing?
Just read the scripture and tell your audience what that scripture means.
I'm asking
you better believe.
I'm talking to you
better believe that your audience has looked up that scripture. I'm talking to you, and they're laughing at you right now.
No, we don't worry, my friend. Don't worry about comments. You worry yourself about comments. I'm talking to you. What happens when you do meaningless acts to yourself? What happens? Come on, bro. You say you're 70. Come on. Like
Well,
this is, bro. Let me
because
ask
I'm
you a question.
70,
Are you trolling me? Are you trolling me?
because I'm 70, do me a favor, okay? And that is, don't ask me no stupid questions.
Okay, so what does it mean to be meaninglessly? What does it mean to be meaninglessly? You laughing, but you looking real weird. What does it mean to be meaninglessly?
That's not even how you say the word.
Okay, how you say it?
If you, well, I don't want to hurt you.
He can't even say the word
Hurt
right.
I don't.
who?
He said, "What
You're
does
a
it
young
mean to be
fella, and I don't want to
meaninglessly?"
hurt
You
you.
ain't hurt me.
That's not a word. The caller is 70
I
years
don't want
old,
to take
killing him
advantage
You
right
of
ain't
now.
hurt
The
me
you.
because
guest.
you don't get the understanding of this.
I'm so glad I'm recording this.
This man really don't know what it means to vandalize himself.
You still harping on that? Really?
No, what do you mean hopping on it? My man is
What
blown.
does that have to do with Ecclesiastes 1:1?
Meaninglessly, says the teacher, utterly and meaninglessly, what do people gain from all the labors in which they toil under the sun? Generations come and generations go, but the earth remains forever. The sun rises and the sun sets and hurries back to where it rises. The wind blows to the south and turns to the north, and around it goes, and ever returning on its course. Let me stop again. What does it mean? What does it mean? What is Ecclesiastes trying to do for us? What is it trying to tell us? You smart guy. Tell me.
Well, you were telling us something about vandalism, and I don't know what that had to do with that verse.
Because the word that they use, they're using a different word now.
And you can't pronounce even that word.
They're using a different word.
You can't
They
even
were using
pronounce it.
vanity. They were using vanity
You can. Well,
at
you can't.
first.
This is so stupid, and they
The
using a
two words,
different word.
vanity and
Oh yeah,
meaningless.
you're compromised.
Huh?
Huh?
These two words mean the same thing.
It's what?
You look so confused.
No, no. I'm really trying to figure out, are you grasping this? Like, I'm really trying to figure out, is you grasping this? All streams flow in the sea, yet the sea is never full. So a place the streams come from, they will return again. What are we talking about? Why you keep looking at comments? Talk to me. We don't worry about comments.
Thank
What
you.
does it mean? What does it mean? Why does
Well,
it keep saying these? Why does it keep saying these things returning?
why don't you take a minute and look at the comments?
I don't worry about comments. Why would I worry about comments?
It's your room, brother. It's your
Okay,
room.
but I don't worry about comments.
Listen to what the people that come to see you are saying.
Well, why would I worry about comments? I'm talking to you. I got a guess. I'm talking to you directly.
You can look at the comments and talk to me.
Yeah, I'm talking to you directly. What does Ecclesiastes tells us? Why did it start at the beginning like that, and now it's saying everything is returning? Why?
Okay, I'll happily tell you. Will you give me the
Okay.
time? Okay, I'm going to need you to also turn to another scripture. Okay, in Ecclesiastes, the very end. Ecclesiastes is a book by Solomon.
Who?
And you know who Solomon was, right?
No, hold on. By who?
By Solomon.
Who is Solomon?
Well, I'm asking you, you do know who he was
No.
or not?
Who is he? Have you ever seen him before?
Well, I'm not 3,000 years old. I'm 70.
Okay, so you never seen Solomon before, right? How do you know Solomon wrote? How do you know Solomon wrote this?
Scholarship.
Who scholar? What scholar? So I can show you somebody debunking that Solomon wrote it. What scholar told you that? I told you believe in man, you don't
I'm
believe in
sorry.
God.
I thought you wanted me to tell you about what the book of the Ecclesiastes was about.
No, I'm asking questions. You said Solomon wrote this, right? The book say prove all things. You know that? So the book say prove all things. Prove to
You,
me that Solomon.
at this point, I'm sure that you do not believe in your heart that you know anything that I don't know.
Whoa, what? What does King David mean? What does David mean? What does David mean?
Why don't you tell us, my brother?
You don't know what David mean?
Why don't you tell us?
What Moses mean?
Why don't you tell us?
No, I'm gonna wait for you to answer one. You gonna keep typing, trying to figure out what Paul mean?
You're asking these questions for a reason, I assume.
What does Timothy mean? What does Michael mean in Hebrew? Can I get something? Can I get an answer from one of them? Look up one of them at least. Let's do the last one. What Michael mean in Hebrew?
I'm sorry, do you have guapos out there where you are?
What Michael mean in Hebrew?
I'm enjoying some guapos. I'm not going to answer any stupid questions.
That man don't, you don't know what Michael mean in Hebrew. What? Okay, at least give me this one then. What Genesis mean? Give me that one. You can answer that one off the top of the head. What that mean? That one
Sounds like a stupid question to me.
Okay, is Job in the New Testament or Old Testament?
Are we doing this really?
I'm just asking. I need to know, do you know something?
As I said before, you can't honestly believe that you know anything that I don't know.
I don't need to play because you don't know. You don't know. You laughing it off like you know. You don't know.
Okay, let's go with that.
So okay, so let's go to the last one. What does Michael mean, bro? What's Michael mean?
I'm
Tell
not
me that.
playing that game. Sorry. You can just stop because I ain't playing
You
that
can't
game.
tell me you can't tell the audience what Michael mean, bro.
I ain't going to tell you nothing about no definitions of names. Nothing.
You're not gonna
Zero.
tell me about definitions of names.
Nothing.
If you ain't gonna tell
Nothing.
me about definitions of names, I gotta
I
drop you.
consider it a stupid question.
Cause you ain't giving me no conversation, I gotta drop you at that point. Cause we got people
Well,
waiting.
what you got to do, brother, no problem with me. I'm eating guapos.
Look, I tell you what. When you figure out what Paul mean, what Solomon mean, what King David mean, what Timothy mean,
Yeah.
with Revelation mean, you might not even know what Revelation mean.
Probably
What
not.
Genesis mean, just
Yeah.
come and talk to me. Cause
I
that's
don't
what
know.
I'm gonna do to you. I'm gonna see how knowledge you is. When you come back, I'm gonna give you the same question again.
Well, what makes you think I'm coming back?
I mean, you'll come back once you figure out that Jesus you've been looking for
You
ain't gonna
got
never come
nothing for
back.
me. What I did when I came up on your live,
Mm-hmm.
I tried to give you a little something. Got nothing else for you. I'm done.
Oh yeah, you ain't get. Well, I wish you could have gave me something at least, cause it do say we could talk to donkeys. It do say we could talk to donkeys, so you could have gave me something to go off of. He said he ain't coming back. No, he ain't coming back. He ain't even know what definitions mean. That man ain't even know what that. You ain't even know what it means to vandalize yourself, bro. What world we living in, y'all? You didn't even know what vandalizing yourself means. Vanity. I don't get it. I'm you know, it's sad, yo. It's sad. It's said that we gotta wait on a man to come out of the sky. That boy said he's a real Christian and he's waiting on a man to come out of the sky. So how can you teach me, how can you relay the message for the messenger get here? How you know everything if Jesus has to tell you that? Come on, y'all. And then he laughed to laugh it off. But he ain't know them definitions. That's why he left when he ain't know them definitions. You say you learn life, go along. The desire in reality is what parent. Yeah, when he said that about life, learning from a man about life, no, You can't. A man can't teach you about life because you know why? You got to go through your own life. Now he can teach you about moments in life. See that difference right there? That's a difference. He can't teach you about life. He can teach you about moments in life. You can get taught about moments in life, but he can't teach you about life because you have to live yourself. You got to go through life yourself in order to learn. So he can't teach you about life. Come on, man. What they talking about? I hate that we have people like him and others, bro. Cause he's a teacher. He wants to teach others. That's why we in the predicament we in right now. Because we got people that have no understanding teaching people. Don't have no understanding at all. Trying to teach people, bro. That's what we. Oh yeah, we got another guest. Some received downloads of info right today. You said I got no understanding what vanity and vandalize is. Bruh. Watch this. Watch this. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. I'm gonna pull up both of the definitions, okay? I'm gonna show you something. So you can grasp what's going on. All right, so now we're gonna do vandalize meaning. Then I'm gonna pull up vanity. Now let me ask you a question. Watch this. Before we move on to the other guests, let me show you something. This is crazy. I don't know why I gotta do this, bro, for my people, bro. This is crazy. He said I vandalized myself for about 20 minutes. Look. Let me show you something. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay. Vanity real fast before we move to the next guest. Okay? See the keywords? Pride. Quality of being worthless or for tale, right? True meaning of vanity, pride in oneself, one's experience, something that is vain, empty, valueless, right? Vile, look. See this? Worthless, something vain. Something that is vain. Vanity, vain. Right? Examples. Let me do this. Oh no, they got these. Look, if you pride yourself on looking absolutely perfect and refuse to do any work that might dirty your clothes or mess up your work, someone might accuse you of vanity. Listen, because y'all missing it. That's why I was looking at him the way I was looking at him. Though that's the way I was looking at him. If you pride yourself on looking absolute perfect and refusing to do any work that might dirty your clothes or mess up your hair, someone might accuse you of vanity. Right? Did you see that? Now let's go to vandalize. Same thing, to destroy, to damage, to private purpose. What are you doing? You're doing the same thing, my friend. To live in vain. I mean, I don't understand what they don't get. Yeah, oh my God, bro. You're destroying your... What is vain imagination? Y'all, bro, this is funny to me, bro. I just don't understand it, bro. Look, even when we go to the context, right? Look at this. Meaningfully, let's go to vanity. Let's do vanity real fast. Y'all, bro, y'all so funny, man.
He keep saying meaningfully. It's meaningless.
You gotta love y'all people, bro. You gotta love your people, dog. You got to.
It's just dudes like this.
Vanity and vanity starts to preach. Vanity and vanity is all the vanity. What does a man gain by the toil in which he toils under the sun? A generation goes and a generation comes, but the earth remains this forever. The sun rises and the sun goes down and has to the place where it rises. The wind blows to the south and it goes around to the north. Around. Now, hold on. Let's break this down. First, he's talking about men here. Okay? What does a man gain by the toil in which he toils under the sun? Then it goes into the point where things remain. Look, all streams run to the sea, but the sea is still not full in the place where the stream flows, and they flow again. All things are full of weariness, and a man cannot utter it. The eye is not satisfied to seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. What has been, it was, will be, and what has been done, it will be done, and there's nothing new under the sun. And there's a thing which is said, see the new, and it has been already in the ages before us. There is no remembrance of former things, nor would there be any remembrance of later things, yet to amongst those who come after. Now it goes into the vanity of wisdom. If a preacher has been a king over Israel and Jerusalem and applied by heart to seek and search out for wisdom, all that is done under heaven, it is unhappy business that God has given to the teacher of the man to be busy with. I have seen everything that is done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and strive after wind. What is crooked cannot be made straight, and what is lacking cannot be counted. I said in my heart, I have acquired great wisdom, surpassing all who were over Jerusalem before me in my heart, and has experienced the wisdom and knowledge. And I applied my heart to know wisdom and to know madness, and fully I perceive that is also but is striving after wind. For in which wisdom is much. You see this? What does he gain?
I gotta record this whole thing until he stops.
There's
He's still
nothing
going.
new
He's
under the
still
sun.
looking up the definition of vandalize and vanity.
So
and,
is
and it's talking and we're going over the verse in Ecclesiastes. Vandalism has nothing to do with Ecclesiastes and vanity. No, he's still on it. The dude not even on it no more.
There's a lot of meaningless things. Okay, meaning. Let's do that. If you go, what y'all fail to realize is, why are you doing all of these things, right? Are you destroying yourself by doing all these things? What are you gaining from doing that? What are you gaining from doing it? What are you gaining? A generation goes and a generation comes, but the earth remains forever. The sun rises and the sun goes down. Why is it saying vanity and vanity is the preacher and vanity, all the vanity? What does a man gain by the toll at which he tolls under the sun? Why is it? Man, let me move on. I ain't gonna keep being on this, y'all, man. Y'all keep on being on the same thing. If you don't get it now, you'll never get it. Well, you might get it later on down the road sometime. There's nothing new under the sun. You're gonna be in this world, but not of this world. Been feeding me. Who? All right, let me bring in a new guest, y'all. Ooh. Let me move this back over here.
Hey.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of touch on something from the comments. I don't know if I'm right, but I was just trying to get an understanding myself.
Right.
So when it comes to this vanity and vandalism that everybody's so caught up with, are you saying that being vain, you're vandalizing yourself because it's a meaningless act?
Yeah, being vain imagination. What happens when you have vain imagination?
It's mean. You saying because it's a meaningless act, it's causing harm to oneself, which
Bingo.
is vandalizing yourself, right?
Bingo.
Okay, that's what I was trying
That's
to
what I was
explain
trying
in
to
the comments. So so what they're saying is it should not be used interchangeable, but it can be used interchangeable in the text of the Bible.
Bingo.
Because when you're causing harm to yourself, you're vandalizing yourself, which is what vanity is.
Bingo.
Okay, I was just trying to get an understanding for myself. I get where you're coming from.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Peace. That's why I was looking at him like that. I'm looking at him like, what? And he thought I was looking like, man, you look confused. You look confused. I'm like, no, bro. I'm trying to really figure out, like, is it something going on in your head? That's what I was trying to really figure out. I'm like, yo, is he really doing this? Like, is he trolling me? That's what I was thinking. I'm telling y'all. And every time he tried to laugh it off, I'm like, no, bro, this ain't funny because you really don't get this. Yeah. That was crazy. That's above my pay grade at that point. He said he has a voiceover. Yeah, he have a voiceover. I'm like, that dude was, man. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? You said do it again. I was for real. It was like, I'm like, bro, you really don't get what's going on? Like you really, how can you vandalize yourself? I'm like, nigga, what? What do you mean you can't vandalize yourself? You can't vandalize yourself? Vain? When you have vain imagination, that will cause you to vandalize yourself? What do we... Like, I don't be getting people sometimes at this point. It'd be mind-boggling. And then he had the nerve to actually laugh, bro. I'm like, nah, it's not funny, bro. It really isn't funny. It's ignorant. Yeah, it's ignorant. That was ignorant. That was very ignorant, bro. It was very ignorant. Like, I'm like, what?